it takes a few minutes for people to pop on. Okie dokies. It looks like YouTube knows that I'm live now. Sometimes it has a bit of a problem knowing that I'm live, but we're live now. So I was gonna show you some progress while we're kind of waiting on people to get in. Hello, how are you guys doing? It's going very well. So I tried to do this nose myself, but I just couldn't do it. So Mom took pity on me and did the nose for the dog. How are you all doing tonight? So this is how my unicorn turned out. Yes, you are correct. I ran and got myself some more water. I'm sorry. And then this is a cat that I made today. I gave it a multicolor sweater. So, what else do you think you guys might want to see made out of the multicolor? Well, I'm sorry it's not working for you guys, because I have received emails in contact through my website already since last night. So I'm sorry it's not working for you. I don't know why it's not working. A kitten? Okay, sounds good to me. Okay. What am I doing? That's going to be hard if you can't access my website, because I don't sell any other way unless it's in person, and you're kind of sort of on the other side of the country from me. Okie dokies. I'm gonna get this kitten going for you. Yes, that's what I'm starting. Okay. And 4. And 8. Okay, that works. I must have miscounted. I gotta restart this real quick. So, how is your day going? Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Okay, now I've got the right number, I think. So I'm gonna make a kitten out of this multicolor yarn. Oh, good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing well too. Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing. You guys are pretty awesome. Now we are well on our way to do a kitten here. Mom finished another, well, not really glamour chick. He's a rooster, but he sure looks pretty cool. When she takes a picture, I'll throw it up on my post so you guys can see. I'm glad that everybody was able to join so far. And I hope that everyone is having a good day and hopefully a good week. I don't know if you guys were able to catch the second live last night, but I did finally finish my loaf unicorn that I started on the live. And then today I made another cat. Just because it was, you know, so easy. They work up fairly quickly. And you know, I want to say thank you to all the lurkers and those that listen in. You guys are just as awesome as my folks that chat with me. That's why I like doing these lives, is because I get to talk with you guys. I'm using up the safety eyes that I have right now. Most of them are a blue color. In fact, I think like 99% of them are. I've ordered some new safety eyes because I am basically out of the sizes that I usually use. So I'm kind of using my reserves up real quick. Because I still have my really big safety eyes that are for like my really big animals. Yes, I've already put in the order. Thank you. Yeah. I have my really big ones, but that are for the really big animals, but they don't work for the small ones. But they'll be coming. Okay, I got the feet on. Oh, you need to get more safety eyes. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, I go through certain sizes fairly quickly. Hello, how are you doing? And welcome to the chat. Hello, welcome to the chat. Okay. Oh, I did that wrong. Try this again. There we go. This color is a little bit harder for me to see where my stitches are and feel them and all that kind of good stuff. We did get our table, not from where we were going to, but we did get another 6-foot table for our market booth, which I'm pretty excited about because we'll have it out this weekend on Sunday. What else are we doing? We are going to have a couple different plushies out this weekend and kind of reorganize it a little bit differently. I like changing it up every week so not everything is in the same place. If I'm just doing single crochets, it's not that bad, but to do like my increases or my bobbles or my ears, it's a little bit harder. But it's harder because I'm not only because of the color, but also because I'm trying to pay attention to chat and talk with you all, which I really like to do, but sometimes I get myself a going and then I get a little lost. Hello, how are you? Welcome back to the chat, or welcome to the chat. I'm really excited though for this market and to see what Anthony's Creations has come up with. He's the gentleman that's making me a dachshund out of resin. He's given me a couple of the prototypes, and I'm going to show you guys because I really like these. So this is one of the first ones. I think that was actually the second one. This one, I know for a fact, is the first one. And then this is another one that he made. I think he's pretty talented. So we'll see how it what it comes out looking like, because I'm very excited. It is. Yeah. And he's been so kind and helpful, and we met his mom last week, which was pretty cool. In fact, we actually met her at Michael's after the after the event, which was pretty cool. And I'm already covered in fluff. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. So we are making a multicolored kitten. Thank you. Practice makes better, but it does not make perfect. But I've had lots of practice. Yes, it was suggested by a viewer earlier, so I thought it was a great idea, and I jumped on it to get it going. So this is going to be a multicolored cat. It's kind of hard to see right now, but it's going to be a little bit smaller than this because it's a kitten. It is. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Where is what from? Hello. Welcome to the chat, you guys. Thank you for coming in and talking to me. And thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. Okay, so this yarn, I might have been a Bernat yarn. I got it out of a yarn haul off of Facebook Marketplace. Which right now, that's really where I'm getting all of my yarn from. Because that's where it's cheapest right now. Yeah. I'm sorry that you get migraines with trying to crochet. So I hope you find a hobby that works well for you, where you don't get migraines. Cool. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. And you know, the thank you for stopping by is sincere. And I say that when folks stop by my booth, whether they buy something or not, it's just nice to have someone appreciate the work that I do. Plus, if they have little kids, I have freebies that we can give them so that the kids are not feeling like they're being left out. Okie dokies. I need to move up my marker. You. Okay. I just need to make sure that I'm setting my feet in the right place so they kind of are in alignment. Hello, how are you doing? Are you having a better day? I hope so. I was wondering about you yesterday. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, cool. Awesome. What color did you get? Oh, awesome. That's always good. Very handy. Oh, cool. Yes, new yarn is always good. This yarn is, I think it's Bernat, and I think it's a rainbow. I don't know. It didn't actually have, it didn't come with the ball band on it, so I'm not 100% sure. I got it off of the Facebook Marketplace. I am making a kitten. So this is a loaf cat that I made earlier. I started this loaf unicorn last night on live, but wasn't able to finish it, so she's done now. I made this dog yesterday, but man, I could not get his nose on. And Mom was able today to sit down and fix his nose because it just was not working for me. I made this loaf cat yesterday. Yep. And then, what else do I have over here? These are a couple other things I made. I made hedgehogs. So, yeah. I've been having fun. Oh, before I do that, I need to do eyes. I wonder. My favorite viewer everyone who talks to me and those that lurk. Anyone who likes, subscribes, comments, sends me messages. I like everyone. I wonder. Sorry guys, I am like at the bare bottoms of my eyes here, because I had to reorder eyes. Are those about the same size? Yeah, that'll work. Nope. I'm gonna set this over here for a minute. And I'm gonna get us a nose. Yes, I do. That's horrible, isn't it? That you have yarn and, you know, you're doing stuff and then it's like, oh, I need more. I need this color. I need that color. Let's see here. Probably a velvet covered nose. That should make him a little different. Yeah, that'll be a good nose for this guy, I think. Thank you. So let's see here. I don't know if this one works or not. Nope, that's too big. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. And as soon as we get up to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway. Because y'all have just been awesome to me. Okay, let's try that, see if that'll stick. Yeah, if I get the nose on right. Okay. I'm going to give this guy green eyes. Yeah, green eyes. Here. Let's see if this is the right one here. Nope. Sorry, I have different color, different, is that gonna stay? Yep, that's the right one, okay. I have different eye backs, and I put them all I had them all separated, and then I dropped the box, so they're kind of all mixed up. And I should go through and fix it, but I have not yet. That's a great question. Oh. I have no idea what I'm going to make next. What would you guys like me to make next? I will have more of this rainbow yarn. I've got purple yarn. I've got, let me see here, this kind of yellowy gold fluffy yarn. And then I've got this peachy white. And then I have blue. Jellyfish? Okay, I can do that. I'm just going to finish up the kitten and then we'll jump into that jellyfish. Okay. Yep, right there. I made these stitches a bit too tight. Oh, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Sure, what are you making? And thank you for joining the chat. Oh, cool. An 80s doily, awesome. And you're good, awesome. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. And just a reminder, please don't put your ages in the chat. Oh, that is awesome. And we're just trying to be kind and respectful to each other. What else? Oh, and thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. Yes, I do actually make tops fairly frequently. That's the wrong way. So this is one of my tops that I made. This is, I think, the most recent one that I've made. So yes, I do make tops. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you. I got the yarn as a Christmas present, and it sure turned out good as a top. Thank you so much, and welcome to the chat. Okay, I'm gonna stuff this guy. Yeah, that eye is just not popping out like it should. Thank you. Don't put that. Oh, I'll show you. The one eye just does not catch as much as the other one does. Hello, how are you doing? Hello. Welcome back. How are you doing? And welcome to the chat, everyone. Yes, you were on. I've seen your name a couple of times. Thank you. We are almost done with our loaf kitten. And then we're going to jump into a jellyfish. Okay. I'm not going to put his whiskers or his rear end on. Oh, I got to do his tail too. Hello, how are you doing? Yes, so I'm going to finish this guy up. It won't take me much longer. And then we can jump into that jellyfish. Okay. I'm just going to sew them up real quick and then we'll add the tail. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, wow. That's a lot. Is almond of peaches? Now, I had my hook just a second ago. There it is. Wow, hello. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Okay, there's almond and peaches. Huh. Favorite show? I have been watching a lot of YouTube. And I like Crochet Corner. And I like Passionate Kelsey. All kinds of shows on there. If they're crocheting, I probably... Well, I'm not going to say I've subscribed to all the crocheters, because I don't think that's the truth. But I have tried. Oh, cool. Awesome. Welcome to the chat. Ah, okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, cool. That sounds awesome. When's the fair? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, cool. That'll be fun in December. I'll come back a little bit later on and do his whiskers and his rear end. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Okay, guys. So what color do we want our jellyfish to be? I've got multicolored. I've got this gold. It's kind of a yellowy gold. Let me get this one up and out of here. I've got a purple. Then what else do I have? Did I mention the peach? And then I do have a blue. Purple, okay. Don't worry about it. He can just go into timeout. yeah, I've made several flowers. Right now I'm working on a jellyfish because that was the last suggestion. Oh, thank you very much. And welcome to the chat and to all of my friends. And just so you guys know, I do my lives Thursdays at 5 and then Saturdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then I do pop-up lives when I feel like it during the week. And they're unscheduled. It just hits me that I want to go live and talk to you guys, so that's what I do. Oh, can you wrap it in like newspaper print and then bubble wrap? Or if not, maybe wrap it in a blanket. I have been crocheting since I was about 5 years old. I think my great-grandmother taught me. She's the one that taught me, and I think she taught me out of self-preservation. Because, you know, something with some thickness should help it not get damaged. Oh, wow, that's cool. I used to sew on a sewing machine. And I have a sewing machine. I just haven't messed with it. I get so much dopamine out of crocheting, it's not even funny. But that's cool that you did that. Mom, can I borrow you for a minute? Okay, guys, I need to go get something, and so Mom's gonna come talk to you guys, so you're not just staring at a blank screen. Oh, that sounds awesome, making your own Halloween costume. Mom will be right there, guys.
Good evening, everybody. This is Mom. I'm just been playing with making some more glamour chicks. This first one I'm going to show you is not done yet. You can see she doesn't have eyes. She doesn't have her little front wings. She doesn't have her little tail feathers. But I went ahead and I used some doll hair that I found today. So I sewed it onto her head, and I'm still kind of playing around with the hat on which way maybe I'd like to have that be. May add a couple more feathers, but anyway, that's, and then she's got her little shoes on right now. They're clear. They're high heels. So she's coming along, probably get her done sometime tomorrow. I got other things I have to do, but probably in the afternoon I'll sit down and finish her. I was trying to, I can't remember, I was going to show you some others that I was working on. I was thinking this one may have been one of them. And this is one of my, I made this one like a little boy. That's in my mind. I gave him boots. I mean, it could be, these can be whatever you want to make them be. Anyway, and then I decided, well, roosters usually have the tall tails that they go up and then they curve out. So that's why I put real feathers on this little gentleman. And so that's, and he's got a cheeseburger that he's eating tonight. So I got two more. I'll take a moment and show you. This is red. What I'm kind of doing, I'm making a lot of my chickens out of white thread, and then I'm just adding bright jewel colors onto them. So for her tail, I made a little pom-pom. But for her wings, I gave her some feathers. I sewed hair onto her with yarn. I gave her some glasses. The other one I'm thinking about putting eyes on with the doll hair, but I'm not sure. Why don't you guys tell me what you think you'd like to see? And then, of course, she has her beautiful necklace because she is a glamour chick, and then she just loves red, so she had to wear her red high heels tonight, too, because she's fancy. And then I gave her a purple hat with white and red feathers, so I think she's kind of cool looking. And last but not least, whoopsie, this one, I had fun. I kind of pulled her hair up, and then I took strands, like 3 strands, and I crocheted them all. And then they kind of got, they're doing their own thing. And she's got little rhinestones, and then she's got a little heart that says love, and then she's got her, because she's a glamour chick, she's got her glasses, and she's got, you know, because she's a real glam chick. She loves her stones and her necklace here. And then she's got pink booties, and they got rhinestones on them. So anyway, those are the ones that I've been working on this past week. Jamie's about ready to come back in, so I'm going to get up so we can trade places. See ya. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mom. Hi guys, I brought Humphrey so that you guys can see him before he takes his after dinner nap. She is. He is. I love my Humphreys. He is a black and tan dachshund. And that's where my business name, Hot Dog Crochet, comes from. Yes. Such a good boy. Yeah. Yes, you're a good baby. Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you for the bath. Yeah. Okay, yes. Are you ready to go? Oh, okay. I guess he's going to stick for a minute. Are you going to stick around, or are you going to go back and stretch it on the couch? Are you going to stick for a minute? I didn't think so. Oh, you are? Okay. Well, if he's going to hang out, that's cool. He's just over here on my leg. That works. Not a problem. Thank you, everyone, for liking and subscribing and being here. Thank you to all the lurkers and all the commenters. I really like doing these lives because I get to talk with you guys. So now we're working on our purple. Oh, you know, because that's how I often do it. We're working on our purple jellyfish. Okay, 1, 2. I hope you're having a good day, though. Okay, you have a great time doing what you're doing, and I will see you when you're back. Okie dokies. I hope everyone is having a good day. Because I'm sure having a good day. I went to PT and have been able to increase how long I can walk, or the distance I can walk in 6 minutes. I think we increased it by a little over 60 meters this week, so that's been pretty awesome. My day has gone pretty well. Thank you. And then, of course, we did like farmer carries to kind of build up some arm strength. But I really do, I like my physical therapist, and I do believe in physical therapy. It has been very helpful for me. So. What else have we done today, Humphreys, huh? Not a whole lot. Someone suggested last night that I needed to look into Palm Street. Yeah, Palm Street. And I did look into that, but that's not something I don't think that I'm set up for right now. I like selling through my website and then in person. And I'm really excited. We have 2 more weeks, 2 more Sundays this month that we're out at the mall at that market. And then we will have about a month off. Well, actually a month off. The whole month of September. And then in October, I think I have 3 markets. And then I have 1 in November and then possibly 1 in December. And then we'll look into what comes open for next year. I was listening to Crochet in the Mud. I like listening to her. She's down. Hello, how are you doing? She's down in Denver. And I listened to a little bit about her Memorial Day was it Memorial? Yeah, Memorial Day market, and she was disappointed, and I don't blame her. She had to pay a lot to get into that market. She took a lot of her products with her, and it just didn't go well for her. But the weather wasn't real nice. Yes, I saw you. Hello, welcome back, welcome back. The weather wasn't great. And, you know, to me, spending $1,000 on a market, no thank you. That is way too much to me. But because of the area that she lives in and sells in, down in Denver, like, that's what the going price for markets is. And it's like, oh, hydrate, everybody. And remember to take your medicines or vitamins if you haven't. Awesome. Good deal. That is so awesome. And I know. And listening to her and some of the feedback that she'd gotten, people couldn't believe that she was disappointed in that market or how much that, and they couldn't believe that she paid that much, you know, but it's because that's what the going rate in that particular market is. And I understand that because there's a market that I would love to go to and love to do. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. But the booth fee is $1,500. Now, it is like a 4-day long market, but that is a lot of money for someone like me. And so that's just not something that I'm going to do, at least right now. Most of my markets are anywhere from like $20 up to, I think the most that I paid was $175. And some markets have done way better than I expected, and others have not, and that's okay, because there's a lot of financial insecurity going on right now. Plus, it's a little bit different environment when you're selling in southeastern Wyoming than if you're selling in Denver. And her prices are quite a bit higher than mine, but her overhead is a lot higher too. So I guess my point being, we can't really judge each other's markets based on our experiences because we're all having different experiences. So you know, and I like watching other YouTubers that are crochet artists. I like listening to them and seeing, you know, the yarns that they use or the different patterns that they use or put out, you know, and I get a lot of ideas. Yes. Right. Because even though her markets are literally 2 hours south of mine, it's a completely different environment. And people are willing to spend a different amount, but they also are used to a higher cost of living than what we have here. And so every environment, you know, that you're selling in, every town or every different market, it's going to be different. And sometimes markets are really good and sometimes they're not. But it's not necessarily like the market coordinator's fault or, you know, that kind of stuff. Oftentimes it has a lot to do with the weather. And oh, hello, how are you doing? I'm glad that you're back. Welcome to the chat, and I hope you're doing well. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. There's a lot of factors that go into the cost of markets as well as how well a market does. because I didn't do bad at my first 2 markets at the mall. First 2 Sundays, it was not, they weren't bad. But then yesterday, we just with one customer, I sold over $90 worth of stuff. Blew me away, because most of what I sell is like $5 and $10 items. Correct. Thank you. Practice makes better. It doesn't make perfect. So. And, you know, everybody at my market on Sunday that I had this past Sunday, we all did better than what we had the first 2 Sundays. And they had like a cakewalk for the kids. And I thought that this past Sunday was the waffle day, but it's not. This Sunday is the waffle day. So I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, then you need to go, you need to contact your bank or debit card person or company and let them know that you did not spend that money. But don't contact Dollar Tree. You need to go through your own credit union or bank or whatever. Okay. Sorry, I'm waiting on an email, so I needed to check and make sure that it hadn't come in yet. And I always buy extra hooks, and I have extra hooks. And, you know, sometimes I order them off the internet, but the other time, sometimes I get them like at garage sales, or I get them off of Facebook Marketplace, or, you know, out of thrift shops. Same thing with the yarns. Because it doesn't have to be super, super expensive to crochet or knit. I'm not going to say that there isn't any investment, because there is, but it doesn't have to be super expensive. Kind of like to give this guy bigger eyes, but I don't think I have the right size eyes right now, because I've used all my favorites and I have more coming. What do I have up here? Oh yeah, that'd be way too big. See, I have some of these left, but they'd be way too big. And then I've got some of these. Oh, okay. Well, as long as you know what it is. What else do I have here? Oh, I have some of these yellow ones. They're a little small, but that might work. I'm glad you found out what it was. because that can be very nerve-wracking. Okay. Yeah. These will work. They're not perfect, but I think these will work. Okie dokies. What colors do I have? I'm trying to think about what color I might want to use for the frill on this guy. Hello, how are you doing? I am currently making a jellyfish. So this is kind of what it looks like. The first thing we did, although I have not put the whiskers and the rear end on it, is this multicolored cat. It's really hard to kind of see the eyes in that multicolored. But I'm using what I got right now. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. What do you think, a pink frill? Or should we go with kind of a dusty blue? Glad to hear. The blue is this color of blue. Okay. There it is. That other one needs to be caked up so it's easier to use. Okie dokies. Nancy says pink. Yolanda says blue. Does anyone else prefer a color? Both? Okay. Okay. Another vote for pink. Okay. Well, I'm thinking that I'll do the pink and the blue for the tentacles. Yes, I caught what you were saying. What about a white frill with blue and pink tentacles? What do you guys think about that? Okay, you have a great day and thank you for stopping by. I think I'm going to do the white frill, guys, and then do the pink and blue for the tentacles. I think that will look a little bit better. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you have a great day. And thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed, and everyone who has been chatting, and all my lurkers. I appreciate you all. It doesn't have to be super expensive, but there is a little bit of money to get into it. It can get really expensive. What I would say is you're going to want a hook. You're going to want a little bit larger hook, like a 5 or a 5.5. And then you're going to want to get a yarn, and thank you very much. Really what you want is a thinner yarn that, let me see if I can grab one from up here. Okay, so what you want, and this is going to be backwards, and I do apologize, but on the yarn label, it's going to have a number, and what you're looking for is a number 4 or medium weight. Sometimes it's also called like a worsted weight. And you can find yarn at, at Walmart, or you could go like to a thrift store and find yarn. And you can also find hooks at the thrift store, or at garage sales, or the Facebook Marketplace. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. And then what I would recommend is looking up a tutorial on how to create a chain. And then after that, I would say look up a tutorial on how to do corner to corner. And that particular pattern, stitch pattern, is going to teach you, it's going to reinforce your chain stitches, but it's going to also teach you single crochet, slip stitch, and double crochet. And those are some of the most of the basic stitches that you use in crochet. Does that make sense? And I don't have any beginning tutorials. Yes, there are some really good YouTubers out there for tutorials. I would recommend, my favorite is the Crochet Crowd. They've been doing it for a long time, and they have a lot of different videos, all the way from beginner all the way up to expert. And I think that they're probably kind of one of the best ones out there, not only for being consistent, like with their patterns and how they're written, And I would say, you know, and they teach you how to read those patterns, what yarns you might want, what hooks you might want. And I think it's a great starting place. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I do mine. It took me a long time to figure out the magic circle. So I take my yarn and I'm going to go across the back of my finger and bring that yarn tail down. So I've got it kind of like got a crisscross. There we go, a crisscross. Then I take the yarn from the ball and I go the opposite way. So now I have 2 loops on my finger and I pull the back one over the front one. Then I let go of the tail. Okay. So then you end up with something that looks like this. You've got where you put your hook and you've got the magic circle. So then you stick your hook in where you would normally put your hook, because basically you're making a slip knot without completing it. So once you get that on your hook, you need to do a chain, and then that locks that so it's not going to come undone for you. And then you can do your single crochets, your double crochets, whatever you want into the center. And you always want to make sure that you're crocheting over your tail, because when you get ready to close it up, you have to pull on that tail. And if that doesn't make enough sense, that's okay. I totally get it. There's a lot of different YouTubers that do tutorials on the magic circle. I never do the double magic circle because it doesn't work out for me. I only do the single, and I've not had it come undone for me. No problem. For my frill, I'm going to just do a real quick fan stitch. I am making a jellyfish. When I'm done with this, I'm going to go back and make the tentacles, because I want to crochet them in rather than try to sew them in, because I'm not the biggest fan of sewing. I'll do it, but if I can get away without it, I like to. Again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed, who's commenting, who's lurking. Oh no, you're not asking too many questions. You're fine. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a good day. Good deal. I'm glad to hear. Oh, I will be. They're next. Because I don't like doing them last, because I want to crochet them in if I can, which on this one I can. Okie dokies. Okay. So I'm going to set this guy off to the side for a minute. I think I'll do the pink ones first. Hello, how are you doing? I have been crocheting since I was about 5 years old. My great-grandmother taught me, and I think it was out of self-preservation, because I'm sure I drove her absolutely nuts. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. There we go. I'm making the tentacles for the jellyfish. I finished the hat, and I have not started any other knitting project yet. And I am currently crocheting, and I am making tentacles for a jellyfish. Yes, I do like to knit, yes. I learned how to knit about 5 years ago, and I actually learned how to knit by knitting socks because that's what I wanted to knit. Oh, I'm sorry. It's always hard when you lose someone. Okay. Thank you so much, you know, and I hope that you have a good day too. And thank you very much for stopping by. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. And, you know, I'll see you next time I see you. Almost got one tentacle down. I'm going to do 4 pink and then I'll do 4 in the blue. There we go. So 1 tentacle down. I'm just going to let you guys hold the tentacles, if you don't mind. I don't remember how many I did. Okie dokies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, we're getting close. There we go. Make sure that you guys are staying hydrated. Oh my. I'm sorry. That's rotten. I'm sorry that happened to you. Good for you. Yes, I do remember you. How are you doing? And welcome to the chat. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, thank you very much. I used to work for a nonprofit called Uplift, and their mission is to help children and families, children that have diagnoses just like yours, and make sure that they're getting what they need at school. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Bye. But I have found that parents who are the parents of a child with different needs, are people that I can look up to. Hello, how are you doing? What can I do for you, Jana? Or how can I help? Tentacle 2 is almost done. Competitive look like? That's a good question. So competitive is often someone who has a desire to be first, like in whatever they're doing, whether they're showing horses or they're writing novels or they're playing a game. They work hard to be at the top, to be number one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're being mean to anybody else. It just means that they've got an inner fire that tells them that they have to keep going and keep trying. Yes, yes. Did that help? Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. Hello. I saw that you came back. Thank you for coming back. Okay, tentacle number 2 is done. 2 more to go. I think so. But competitive does not necessarily mean anything negative. No, it's not a bad thing. 18, 19, 20. Hello. I'm sorry, I don't understand your message. I can't read your language. But thank you for coming and thank you for commenting. And I hope that you're having a very good day. No, there's someone else that is writing in the chat that I'm not able to read that language. $43. Okay. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have a great evening. Oh, on my chair, this is a shirt that I made for myself several months ago. I think it's the most recent one that I've finished. Thank you. So it's just kind of a more muted rainbow. And I plan on wearing that. I had to de-pill it. Oh, thank you. And so I plan on wearing it this Sunday when I'm at my market. I like wearing my clothes that I've made, especially when we go to markets. Again, thank you for commenting, but I'm not able to read what you're writing. But I do hope that you're having a good day. I have fluff all over me, to be honest. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I just saw what he wrote and that person wrote, and that is very kind. I know, but it's just fluff. I got fluff all over me. Plus I have dog hair on me because I had Humphrey's over here a little bit ago. Well, I read where you wrote beautiful, but this next sentence, I can't read again. I'm sorry. It is fabric over a floating wall, a movable wall. And I have not plugged in my fairy lights. But I will, eventually. It is some muscle memory. I've been crocheting for over 35 years, so my body kind of knows what I want it to do. Just like someone, you know, who is an expert swimmer. They've been practicing and practicing and practicing, you know, for years. It's the same kind of thing. Your body figures out what you want it to do and how it should feel. And thank you for your comment, and welcome to the chat. And again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. And for all my new friends, I'm going to do another giveaway when we hit 500 subscribers. And I tend to like to do lives better than doing videos, so it takes a long time. Well, thank you. I will take that compliment. I must have some good genes like my mom. No, I'm in my 40s. I am working on a tentacle. I have 2 done. This is the 3rd. And then I'll make 1 more in pink, and then I'll make 4 in blue. And then I'm going to add them to my jellyfish that I'm working on. Sorry guys, I'm counting. Okie dokies. And since this yarn is a little bit thinner, this will be these will be the tentacles that'll be more towards kind of like the, oh no, I'm not doing it that way. I'm going to make it so every other tentacle is a different color. That's how I'm going to do it. Just one moment and I'll answer your question, Mom. Walmart was just delivered. Do you mind bringing in just the frozen and the refrigerator? The thing that I mentioned. Well, okay, there's kind of a spiel. Yep, my mom is helping me out. Yes, or I try to be anyways. So for new crocheters, you know, I always recommend like trying to get their yarn and their hooks like from thrift stores and secondhand stores and like Facebook Marketplace and garage sales, you know, where they can get it at a discount. Same thing with their yarn. And then I recommend to learn how to chain. Just doing a YouTube search and learning how to chain, and then going over to the Crochet Crowd and learning how to do a corner to corner. A corner to corner will help you learn like some of the more basic help you learn some of the more basic stitches, like chaining and single crochet, double crochet, slip stitch, and those are some of the most used stitches in crochet. I really think that the Crochet Crowd is probably the best for online tutorials, at least when you're starting out. What else? I'm not too sure what else I would have mentioned. How are you doing, Anna? Sorry, guys. That's my dogs. They bark because no one that knows us comes to the front door. And that's where the deliveries come, is the front door. Oh, no problem. Lots of people ask, and I try to give the most honest, but also the most thorough that I can. Thank you very much, and welcome to the chat, because it can be kind of daunting when you're starting something new. Yes, sorry about Humphreys. Yes, I have gotten a ton of yarn lately off of the marketplace for very good prices, mainly because people, you know, they wanted to get into like crocheting and knitting or other crafts when Joann's was going out of business. And so, you know, they bought stuff, but then they weren't able to do it, or they didn't have time, or, you know, for whatever reason. Then they put it on a Facebook marketplace, so I can usually get it at a decent price. And, you know, we got some stuff for like the markets to display plushies and stuff. We got that off of some of that stuff off of the marketplace for really good prices. So yes, I love the Facebook marketplace. And I like it because people are willing to, like, whatever the yarn is stored in, that's what they give it to me in. Whether it's, you know, like a Joann's bag, or one lady gave me a huge tub full of yarn, and I got to keep the tub. What else? You know, and then one lady gave me a bunch of yarn in boxes, and so I pulled out the yarn that I wanted for my plushies and stuff, but there was other yarn in there that works for Mom. And so she's kind of sorted the colors and whatnot, and we're using the boxes to hold the different medium 4-weight yarns that Mom uses. Yes. My mom sells her African violets, but she does not have to sell on, for a while she was selling on Facebook Marketplace, but so many people know that Mom does the, in our area, know that Mom does the African violets, that they just contact her through the, there's a plant, like, Facebook group, and so they just go in there and contact Mom, which is pretty awesome. Okay, this is too small. Need to go back up. Yep. 9 and 10. I would say plain cheesecake. What's your favorite dessert? Oh, cool. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good day. Ah, chocolate cake. Cool. Yes, hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. Sure, you can ask me whatever you'd like, hun. You crochet? Awesome. So I'm working on the first of the blue tentacles. My favorite holiday is Halloween. What is your favorite holiday? And Halloween is my favorite holiday because it kickstarts the holiday season around here for us. Favorite instrument? That's a good question. I don't think I have a favorite instrument. I am working on making tentacles for a jellyfish, and then I'll crochet them into the jellyfish. My mom plays flute, and then she learned how to play the mandolin. But I'm not someone that, I don't read sheet music. I love music, but I don't know how to read sheet music anymore. Okay, let me try and think of a question. Oh, I know one. What is your favorite breed of horse and why? Me too. And I like getting to talk to everyone while I'm live. You guys are holding the tentacles for me. Oh, cool. My favorite color is purple. What's your favorite color? Oh, yes. I caught what you were saying, Jana. What is the largest thing I've ever crocheted? I crocheted a king size blanket. Thank you very much. I have a rose with the crossbones and a partial spider web just because I liked the concept. I have a robin on my left arm, and then I have some of my family members on the inside of my arm. Okie dokie, where are we at here? Twenty, 21, 22, 23. Thank you to everyone who's on here, that's commenting, that's lurking. Thank you all. Oh man, I'm sorry. That's really tough. We moved, but we moved right across the street, so it's not like we made a massive move. Eventually we'll move again, but not right now. Thank you. It likes to be all crazy, and you know what? It's allowed to. Why did I do that? Talking and not paying attention. There's not many people out here because I live in Wyoming. There's more antelope than there are people. But it's really hard when you move and you don't know anybody. Sometimes on Facebook, there's like community, like girls' night out stuff. How do I keep count? It depends. If I am doing something in the round, once I have the right count, I only check it every so often. Like if we're doing increasing, I'll check it every, yeah, no, I get that. When I'm doing it in the round, if I'm not increasing, I only check it every like 4 or 5 rounds just to make sure I'm on point. But it's not hard for me to like count those smaller counts because you're just counting, you know, usually I'm not counting more than 40 stitches. When I'm doing just a chain, I count while I'm going. Are there any like 26, 27, 28, 29, 30? Where I'm at, oh, thank you. Where I'm at, we sometimes have, I would say kind of like family support groups, but the kids get to go too. And it's geared towards families that have children with different needs. I don't know that they might have something like that in your area. I would ask, maybe like, I don't know if your child's going to go to school or if you're going to homeschool, but if your child's going to go to school, I would ask at the school because they might know of some support groups that might be able to kind of help you and your son. Hello, how are you doing again? Thank you to everybody who's liked and subscribed and who's commented, who's lurking, who's just scrolling by and decided to stop for a while. Thank you very much. That is very much appreciated. Ah, okay. Because sometimes the schools will have like a, the district will have kind of like outside resources that they can put you in contact with. And sometimes, you know, like like speech pathology and yeah, it's called speech pathology, or like physical therapy. Sometimes that they have special groups too that are for the adults and the children. I'm not self-taught. My great-grandmother taught me when I was about when I was about 5 years old. So I've been crocheting for more than 35 years. And thank you for commenting, and I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you. Okay, one more tentacle. You guys are holding 7 of them, so we'll get the last one going here. Okay. Oh, good night. Thank you for coming, and I hope that you have a great day tomorrow. Bye. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging and talking, and I hope that you have a good day tomorrow. Okie dokies. Oh, make sure you're hydrating. Today is supposed to be the last of the really hot days here in Wyoming. It's going very well. How are you doing today? I think we're supposed to start getting rain tomorrow, and I think it's supposed to be kind of rainy and chilly all weekend long, which works for me because it's been awful warm around here. Ah, good deal. Do you knit or crochet or bead or draw? Act, sing? This is going to be really kind of silly, but I do actually like the car that we have because I can plug my phone in and we can listen to YouTube while we're driving down the road. And it's nice, especially if we're going to Colorado, we get really good. Oh, yeah, let's see here. Earlier on the live, I did this. This is a loaf cat. He just needs whiskers in his rear end. What else? This is a dog that I made yesterday. Mom helped with the nose because I was really struggling. I do not do well at embroidery. What else do I have over here? I have another loaf cat that I made yesterday. What else do I have here? I got lots of stuff over here, actually. Okay, so I made some hedgehogs because someone at my market asked if I had any hedgehogs and I didn't. So I made a couple. I sold a couple of my loaf cats, so I made another one. And then last night I decided to make a loaf unicorn. Yes. So yes, I've been having fun making stuff. We'll have a lot of different stuff out for the market this time, I think. I am crocheting a tentacle because I am going to be making a, I'm making a jellyfish. Thank you. My favorite animal would be dogs, but after dogs, it would be like an anteater or a sloth. Thank you very much. Okay, so we should have 8 tentacles here. Okay, let me think of a good question to ask you. Hello, how are you doing again? I hope you're having a good day. Hope it wasn't too rough today. Oh, cats are okay. I've had cats before. But I really like my dogs. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you. Let's get through. Maybe I need to do another round. Hello, how are you doing? My day is going very well. I'm glad that yours is going well too. And I probably forgot to say, but welcome to the chat. Okay, Jana, if you could go anywhere, where would you want to go? I do sell my stuff at, well, not really at farmers markets, but we do have a vendor market every Sunday in August, and then I have a couple more in October and November and possibly in December. My favorite season. I like fall. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope that you do well too. Thank you very much. Yes, I enjoy talking to you all on the live. Editing videos is just not fun to me. And I'm not so great at it. And it takes forever. Whereas I can just go live and talk to you guys right away, which is something that I do enjoy. Oh, I will. But thank you. Okay. If you had to be a bird, what bird would you be? Oh, thank you so much. I have the beginning of a tutorial on my channel, and the rest of that tutorial will be coming in September. It is making a sweatshirt, sweater. Ah, blue jay. Okay. Interesting. A peacock. That's what my mom would choose. My mom loves peacocks. I want it to kind of go out that way. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay. I don't like how that looks. So, I price my items based on how long it takes me to make them. So if it's something that takes me less than half an hour, it's usually going to be a $5 piece. If it's something that takes me an hour, it's going to be like 10 or less. And then it just kind of goes up from there. Oh, awesome. Glad to hear that you're crocheting. Oh, no problem. No eyebrows. Well, thank you that you can't see them, but they are there. Okay, you have a great night, and I'll see you later. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I hope it's better now. Oh, cool. I'm glad. Thank you for talking with me. So an octopus like this one, this jellyfish, is gonna run 25. I have another one that's really big, and that one is $90. Oh no! Well, I hope that he heals up very quickly. That's rough. Yeah, I totally understand that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to stick it through there. Okie dokies. I try to keep them reasonable because I recognize that it's not easy. Our financial world is not super easy right now for anybody. Yep. Where did I put him? I did not put his whiskers or his rear end on yet, but I will do that a little bit later on. His eyes are kind of hard to see, but I gave him green eyes. And then his nose is a velvet nose. Thank you. Okay, we got 2 tentacles on here. Thank you. So, I need to give myself a little bit more here. Yes, I am making the jellyfish. Okay, I need to do blue next. The thing about crochet though is that you cannot replicate it with a machine. It actually does have to be hand done. Now knitting can be done with a machine, you know, and they can do like the industrial sewing, but still you don't get the same little touches that you do when you make something yourself or someone makes it for you. Right, I'm doing pink and blue tentacles right now. Pink. Thank you. The chat helped me pick the colors. Okay, so now I need another blue one here. Well, it can be very confusing. And it does have a pretty high learning curve. So I'm sorry that it was so difficult that you needed to take a break. But you know, crochet will always be there if you want to come back. Kind of like any other art or craft. Sometimes it doesn't work at one time, but then later on you can come back and then it does work. It does require some math and some attention, and when I make mistakes, I got to rip back, but such is life. Oh, cool. That's awesome. My dog has definitely, he's done for the day. He is over on his chair, well, on the couch. Cool. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, so there is that one. Okay. It's actually kind of a reddish orange, but that's all I've got. I don't really have an orange right now. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Blue. Oh, no problem. Get your rest in, because I'll go live again. And thank you so much for coming back. And I really do hope that he starts feeling better, because that's rough. I totally get it. But thank you for coming by, and I hope your test goes awesome. You're gonna rock it. You're very welcome. Good night, hon. I do. I go live Thursdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time in the United States. And then I go live on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then I go live at different times in during the week when I kind of feel like it. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. Thank you. I'm going to sew in some ends real quick. Oh, and I forgot to say, I do pop-up lives during the week, just kind of when I feel like coming on and talking with you guys. Good deal. Yes, it has a different feel to it, but it's the same skills that you're using for everything else. Um, Sometimes it can be. Okie dokies. I'm going to make the bottom panel for this guy. Thank you very much. And welcome back to the chat. I hope you're having a good day. My night is going very well. How's your night going? And welcome to the chat. A lot of the yarn that I've been buying lately, I've been getting off of Facebook Marketplace because people purchased it when Joann's went out of business. But then they found that for whatever reason, they didn't want to use it, so I got it. I am working on a jellyfish. Cool. Awesome. You always need dishcloths. Yes, I do like big twist. I remember that. That's so awesome. It is, yes. Yes, it is a very good night. And 3. Yes, I have. In fact, this was my most recent shirt that I made for myself. I like to make clothing, and I also like to make plushies. Good deal. Ta-ta and have a good night. And thank you for stopping by. Well, one of them, yes. I still have to do the sweatshirt. I haven't finished that one. But I did finish the unicorn. And then I made another cat. Thank you. I hope you're having a good night, and welcome to the chat. I am using polyfill, because that's what works best for me with my stuffies. Well, I'm trying to keep busy. Oh, awesome. What color is your scarf? Oh, cool. That'll be pretty. Are you making it for a gift, or are you making it for yourself, or are you going to sell it? Oh, awesome. That's cool. Okie dokies. Okay, time to stuff. Hello, how are you doing? I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. Welcome to the chat. I do. Every Sunday in August, I have a market locally to me that I'm selling at. And then we'll have markets in October and November and probably December. And then also, I sell online. I have a website that I sell on. How do I do that? It's not hard for me because you're kind of just weaving back and forth between the stitches. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't sell outside of the United States right now, mainly because I and my post office are not sure on how to do that. Like how to send stuff so people don't end up having to pay when it gets to their country. That just doesn't make sense to me at all. I mean, I know it's just the way things are. It just doesn't, my brain does not compute that stuff. But thank you. Yes, I really do like making my plushies and making clothes. Okay, what's to buy yarn? Well, I really haven't bought anything a whole lot of offline. I think the next place that I'm going to order from is Premier, because they have some new yarns that I'd like to try. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to the chat. I hope you're still having a good day. Okay, come on. There we go. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing good. A crochet a corset? Nope. I have not done that. Have you? Yes, I pretty much crochet every day. And if I don't crochet, then I'm knitting. And sometimes I do both in a day. It just kind of depends. But I'm really feeling the crochet mojo right now, so I'm taking advantage of that. Ah, okay. Hi, how are you doing, Zanny? I hope that your live went well yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't see it, but I will be watching it tonight. And thank you for popping on. It can be, yes, but you know, you can always get yarn off of like the Facebook Marketplace or thrift stores. You can always upcycle yarn. Thank you so much. I hope that you're having a good day and welcome to the chat. You know what you could do is go to like a secondhand shop or a thrift shop. And you know, if you can't find just yarn, grab a blanket because they almost always have crochet blankets and you can rip that yarn out especially when it's bulky yarn, because you'll usually be able to buy the blanket cheaper than you could buy the yarn itself. Yeah, Dollar Tree does, but I have not found bulky yarn at Dollar Tree. Do I have a yarn budget? Not exactly. If I find if I can find new colors, I can get basically whatever I want, color-wise. I just haven't done any ordering because I'm trying to use what I have because I have so much. I know it's sad, but don't think about it as ruining somebody else's work. Think about it as upcycling and saving that from a landfill, because a lot of the stuff that's like at a Goodwill and other thrift shops all ends up in, and this is horrible to say, but it all ends up in landfills. Clothing, blankets, you know, and I know that that is just what it is. So you're upcycling, you're saving the yarn, you're saving the project. Even if you're taking it apart, you're still saving it. Hello, how are you doing? True. So this is what the dollar store yarn looks like. It's fairly thin, and it's Premier's Just Chenille. And it only has 65 yards in it, but you know, for something small, it would work. Okay, hello, how are you doing? What am I doing? I am finishing up my jellyfish. How are you doing today? Okay. Yes, but I'm going to add blush first. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. Okie dokies. I'm gonna hide my tails here real quick. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? And welcome to the chat. My hair is a blondish red. And it's kind of naturally, it's naturally curly. It just is, well, wavy. It's just kind of a weird hair. Thank you. I am making a jellyfish. Cool. Yeah, when I was born, everybody was shocked because I was born in a community with a lot of migrant workers. And so here I was, this really big white baby, and I had red hair. Oh, cool. Awesome. You know, I haven't made any opossums yet, but that is an idea. Ba-dum. Okay. Let's see here. Needle. There it is. And I want to thank everybody who's liked and subscribed, that's hanging out, that, you know, has commented or is just lurking. How do I do the mouth? You kind of want a V. If I come in like there, and there. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Sorry, Oh, okay. Cool that you're doing a market. Oh, cool. Yes. Yeah. It's kind of hard to know how much to make to take with you, but if you don't take it with you, you can't sell it. Yeah. I made a bee dragon once. What else have I done? I've made water dragons. Correct. You are 100% correct, which is why I made myself some hedgehogs, because last week someone asked me for hedgehogs and I didn't have any hedgehogs. I made a quokka a while back that is a Australian animal. Well, they live on an island that's off the coast of Australia, but they're pretty cool looking. But what animal are you looking for? So now we have a jellyfish. Well, I've been on for about 3 hours, so it's probably time for me to go work on some other stuff. Thank you guys so much for being here and talking to me or just watching. Remember, thank you so much, but I don't know that I have another 3 hours in me. But But thank you all for being here and liking and subscribing. And I hope that you all have a great evening. And I will see you later. Oh, remember, you are wanted, you are needed, and you are loved. Be kind to everyone, including yourself. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.